Hello everyone, I am Fabi. I'm a new Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber, and in this video I will be saying what you should be doing as a Rise of Kingdoms jumper, whether you are alone or with a large group. So let's get started. So first of all, I would like to mention that if you are going to jump, you're best joining a big jumper group that is active and also have experience. If you plan to go alone, that is also fine, but you won't get the same benefits as joining a big project. So first of all, I want to show you what a good jumper project looks like. The first project I'm going to show you is Eriador Empire. This group is an international group. They have a lot of experience and is organized very well. These guys will also have fixed mightiest governors and aim to become the king. But even if they do not get king, they will still help the kingdom the best they can. This is always the type of attitude you want to have when jumping. Even if you do not get king, you can still support your kingdom. I will post their Discord link in my bio, so make sure to check them out. I do suggest joining these guys if you are new to jumping. The last project I am going to show you is called Afterlife. This project believes in one step at a time. They aim to have a strong and fair kingdom with no civil wars. They welcome all languages and do not care how much experience you have as long as you can contribute. The first two mightiest governors will be a free-for-all, but once Martell hits, it will become fixed. If you're just starting Rise of Kingdoms, I would fully suggest joining this project. They are well organized and they know exactly what they are doing. They know what kingdom they're going to, and they are starting very soon. They have a core team selection, where obviously you can find core members. This is the rules for core members. They have officer responsibilities, which shows you what our officer's role should be doing. They have council info. They have alliance selection, where you can select your own alliance so you can be with your friends at all times. You can introduce yourself, which I think is very good, because if you're just joining a project alone and you don't know anyone, you can just come here and you can read everything and you can find out a lot of information about people, which is really good for joining a jumper project that you know nothing about. They have announcements here for the core members, which is fun. They have this, where you can do /ship, and you can see how well people are compatible. They have music. They have memes, where you can find memes and laugh together. They even have a pets channel. Look at this cat. This cat is beautiful. So what is a jump? Well, a jump is something players do to get the upper hand in their kingdoms. Most people do this and it usually works out well. Sometimes it does end up bad, but that's where you can learn from your mistakes and do it again. The reasons why people do jumps is so they can easily take over their kingdom without any bother. This ensures the growth of their kingdom to the fullest extent. If you're just starting Rise of Kingdoms, there's many things you should know as a Rise of Kingdoms jumper. Lilith, who are the developers of Rise of Kingdoms, they have made jumping much harder than it originally was. Now you have to start in a new kingdom, which you can, it's easy, but you won't get good rewards and you won't be able to get villages or caves easier. And you might be thinking, what do you mean by not being able to get caves or villages easier? Well, if you go to here and you go to preparation season, if you scroll down to see this kingdom, 6 to 8 days, they have Lost Temple. Let's go here. 57 days. 41 days. This used to be my old kingdom. 2960. If you go here, see this one. 55 days. You can see it has no fog at all. Which is honestly good because you can just click explore and you can find all these caves and villages. But in a new kingdom, you will have fog, which you do have to scout. Now, the reason why I'm going to suggest making it in a new account, yes, it will be more difficult to get villages and caves, but when making it in a new kingdom, you will be able to migrate after you're done. And what I mean by that is you can jump to a new kingdom, obviously, and you can still migrate. If you go to an old kingdom and you jump and you land in a final kingdom and it's good at the start, but at the end it starts to fall off and it just crumbles, you won't be able to migrate out. This is the issue Lilith has made. Like, if you have full faith in your kingdom, then I do suggest doing it in an old kingdom, as you'll be able to get all these caves and villages. There's 1,500 villages and there's around 400 caves, which is quite a lot of, there's quite a lot of rewards you can get out of this. Every mark for the villages, every, achievement, you can get achievements for as many, no, not achievements, my bad. You can get daily quests for how many villages you get, and you can get gold keys out of this, which is really, really good for unlocking commanders and more. Starting in an old kingdom, this is where it starts to get a bit difficult. If you're starting in an old kingdom, you will have to scout the fog, which isn't that bad until you think about it this way. You have to scout a full map, and then once you jump, you have to scout it again. If you don't want to do that, then go make your account in an old kingdom. It'll be easier. But just remember about the consequences. About, the whole migration part. If you are going to make it into a kingdom that is 50 to 60 days old, it makes sense. I will also be linking a Jumper community Discord in the description for the cave coordinates, which will be easier. So, about the starting a new account thing. You might have heard of it, you might have not. Starting a new account is good. You make a new account in an old kingdom and you just leave it for 30 days or so. You can get good rewards. Use this account for an example. So we'll load onto this, and then once we load onto it, we'll see in the top right corner, this. You can use this to get rewards if you just, a new journey. You can get all these rewards for just making a new account. It's completely free as well. You can just make a new account and you'll get all of these rewards, which is really good, and I do recommend it. This kingdom, 2269, this is a kingdom that is in Season of Conquest, and that has no fog. You can easily make an account here as well, but I do not recommend making it here. This kingdom, I don't want to be such as a bad mouth, but this kingdom is a kingdom ran by tyrants who will zero anyone that makes a Jumper account. So let's head back to my 5 million account. So 2615. This kingdom may also welcome Jumpers. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they had any problems with Jumpers, because Jumpers are good. So what civilization should you pick? That's a question that quite a lot of people ask. So the civilization you want to go is, hold on, let me try and find it. Okay, I can't find where you can change a civilization. I forgot. But the best civilization you should go is China. China, you will get Sun Tzu, which is really good because it's a really good infantry commander for KVK1. Infantry is good. Infantry is really good because you can get a commander straight off the bat. You can also get Charles Martel, that is a good infantry commander from Keys. You can get Richard. But if you are going for like Cav or something, then you can buy Minamoto and you can max out him. Aetherflight, you can get that from Expedition as well, so that's really good AoE. What's also good about going for like what's also good about having your starting civilization as China, you get 5% building speed, which will not only help in your starting kingdom, but your final kingdom too. Which honestly is amazing if you think about it. What should you be doing while making your jumper account? You should be scouting fog if you are in a new kingdom. You should be scouting fog to find caves and villages. If you aren't in a fog kingdom, then you can just zoom out and click explore. You'll find all of this. This is what a village looks like, and this is what a cave logo looks like. Yellow means you have not claimed it, and green means you have claimed it. You can get really good rewards, like troops, for tech as well. You might be wondering, what do I mean by tech? Here, the economic, you'll get all of this, like all the first things. You'll get like hand axe, etc. You can get all that just from collecting villages. You don't need to waste a single resource on it either. For the military tech, that's a bit different. You will have to research all of this, but I suggest not using speed ups because speed ups you should hoard. You should hoard all of your speed ups, and you might be wondering what is hoarding? Well, hoarding is where you save everything until like something like an event or just the time you personally feel like it's best to push. Hoarding will help you push during events to get many rewards. I only recommend you pushing during good events, like an event where you can get gold sculptures, like resources, stuff like that. You should also do barbarians, which will give you XP for your commanders, because XP for your commanders, that will give you a good rank in power. Power is what you want as a jumper, because if you say you jump with 600k power, then that's already 600k for an alliance that you join or that you make. And you want to get top 1 as soon as possible because it will also benefit you if you get top 1. If you get top 1 alliance, you will get whales that will come in and they'll be buying like packs and all that. That will also help you because you can get rewards from chests. You can get in top 1 means that you can easily take over your kingdom. You can put the kingdom into order. You can also, like, I don't mean like a bad way as an order. I mean like you can make it a peaceful kingdom that's also a fun kingdom. And that is what you want as a jumper. When you do jump, you want your main commander strong as possible. You want to do this before you jump. I mean, you want you want all your commanders at high level, but you want your main commander, like Sun Tzu, you want your main commander as high as possible. Like my Sun Tzu, I've expertised him. Although this account I don't play on anymore, I have expertised him because he was my main commander. You should also be clicking help to support your other jumper friends. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me go join a random alliance real quick. Helps. You can just click help, and then boom, you've just helped them upgrade. Now you might be wondering how do I turn that on, because sometimes over here there will be a help symbol that you can't turn on. I'll show you exactly how you can do that. So if you go to your profile, settings, you go to general settings, you scroll all the way down until you see, oh my bad, you scroll like halfway down, quick help. Turn that on, and then a little symbol will appear here. You just keep clicking that, and then that's you able to help it. When you're actually building up your jumper account, you want everything at level 7. That's all for today, folks. Remember, if you do like my content, please hit that subscribe button. It will help me loads. Make sure to comment your thoughts about this video and how I can do better so you can gain more knowledge about Rise of Kingdoms. Peace.